We have a ton. Unum, Blue Cross, mostly the bigger companies are doing their virtual remote internships.
Awesome.
Seeing, again, not so much what the major is, but what your duties are. So if you can do a lot of your work, let's say analytics or accounting on the computer, then they're allowing students to do virtual internships. Networking is going to be really, really important right now. And I know that we say this a lot, but there's about 80% of positions that are out there are not, they're not published and they're not advertised so that you can apply for them. So we may know something that you haven't seen or you haven't heard of, and they're just looking for a particular fit in either the type of personality or the person or the knowledge base. So come talk to us, talk to your faculty if you're comfortable doing that, and you should be because they are there to help out for students. So talk to your faculty, utilize LinkedIn. That's a really great resource, and a lot of the recruiters and hiring managers are utilizing LinkedIn more so than ever because of the pandemic and because everything's virtual. They're not getting out there and shaking hands, so they're having to reach across the screen to do it. Flexible is you go in a certain amount of days per week, and that can rotate or it can be a set schedule. So you're working from home part of the week and you're working at the office part of the week, and that's actually what I'm doing right now. So it really depends on what you and your manager have set forth. I know a lot of the internships, even before this happened, we're going towards a flexible model because the students have classes that they have to go to. So that's a really great option. And then contract work is something that it's really on a temporary basis, and it typically happens after you graduate. So you sign a contract, you work for a year. If you've done good, then they re-up your contract. Contract work, there's not a ton of stability. So, it's going year after year and you're having to re-up your contract every year. There's also no benefits involved. So while you do get compensated for your time, you don't have those benefits that come along with an actual full-time position. I've actually seen students who have graduated who have gone into contract roles too that are recently graduated, but the company doesn't really have a full-time long-term contract for them or a long-term position. They may be covering for somebody who's on maternity leave or having to take leave or sabbatical for something else. So it really depends on the company, what that contract work looks like and what exactly they're hiring that contract worker for. You're going to have to set yourself apart and make them remember yourself rather than just your resume, because when you're up against 50 other people that are applying for the same job, you don't want to just blend into the pack. You want to make yourself stand out. So anything that you can do, for instance, in marketing, if you want to, create a portfolio of work that you have done on a separate website where they can just click and see what you're capable of doing, I think that's really important. And again, that networking, that your faculty, the people in the career services, even people that you just know as family and friends will have more of a broad network than you personally will. And that just comes with living, and it comes with being in the workforce. So make sure you're leaning on that networking part of this, because it's the more that we're virtual, the less that we're out, the less people that you're going to meet. So you're really going to have to lean on that network.